Then take the keys right off the counter, let's go for a ride.
What's up, everybody? Alright, hold on.
I keep on myself, they think I'm sorta shy.
Not that I'm monetized, so I don't really care. I'm gonna leave it playing in the background. Alright, so we're back to the FoPro because I'm having issues getting stuff off my phone. So I have a bunch of videos on my phone, but because I recorded them on my phone and I'm having a storage problem, it's not working. I gotta figure it out. My bad. So alright, here we are. Look. It's that. So I posted an "We're Back" video, and then I blew a fuse up because I'm a dummy, and then I fixed it, and today and yesterday I drove it to work. We drove it to work in order to make sure everything was good. Yesterday I did find a problem. There's an air pocket in the cooling system, so we got that all sorted out last night. Today she was beautiful. We drove for 20 minutes or so, including idling, traffic, and everything like that. Stayed at 193, 194. Even with some boost, it only made another degree or so hotter, which was nice. Yeah, so we're good. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to a street in Mexico, and we're going to go see how some things work out. This morning on my way in, it was a little wet, so we're actually looking at the sky's gotten a lot better. So that's why we're going to get this done before it gets too dark. But yeah, so it was a little wet out this morning and rolled into it a little bit, and she did a rolling burnout, which was nice. Still no boost controller, at least not powered up. Boost controller is on nothing. So it should make 8 pounds. And then go see, get some data logs, review the logs, let it cool off. And then if the log looks decent from an 8 PSI, it makes it 8 PSI like it's supposed to. The water mess kicks on, things like that. As long as that stuff works, then I might power up the boost controller and see what it does. See what she makes and stuff like that. Alright, so clearly, no video. It's making a sound. I don't know. Sounds like lifters, but it doesn't make sense considering we put brand new lifters in this damn thing. So what I'm going to do is pull some spark plugs out, take a look. One of the injectors sounded like it was firing pretty rapidly. I'm hoping it's not stuck open, so I'm going to start with cylinder 1 because that was the cylinder I was hearing it on. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see. I guess you can see it pretty good. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. So what I'm going to do is crank it over, see if anything pops out. I'm really thinking that first injector might be stuck. Maybe I'll try and crank it with the plugs empty and see. I don't want to make a mess. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Back to it. Alright. So, seems normal. Yeah. Next order review. Pull the valve covers off again. I did it earlier, but just gonna recheck. See what's going on. I don't see nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the headers off, and we're going to prep to retorque the heads. Now it's just meat and egg, just to be sure. Yeah. So we'll put these headers off. Alright. I know I already videoed an outro, so just kidding. Anyways, the FoPro is taking a little while to load up. Hold on, let me turn the camera because it's gonna be a pain in the butt. So the FoPro is taking a little while to load up, so I came back out in the garage. Kind of thinking it might have been a vacuum leak. Possible. A couple of the bolts on the intake manifold were definitely a little looser than the rest. So I don't know if I missed them or if they backed out, which is very possible. But yeah, so right now I'm waiting on a response to see what it's going to cost to get the injectors flowed. Definitely want to make sure they did run for a little bit and then they sat for a little bit, and one of them definitely sounded like it was a little more active than the rest. I want to make sure it's not stuck open or anything like that, so I don't hydrolock anything. Intake valves look super clean. E85 is doing its job. The exhaust ports look very clean. Everything looks very solid. Everything was dry. There's no oil and stuff like that in the cylinders or anything like that. Everything seems very good. It looks like my pointer was right on, which I set it when the heads were off to try and, be smart. Top dead center is nice and easy to find with the heads off. So the pointer looks good, which means I'll be able to verify timing. Yeah, so to give you an idea, we're back down to this point again because of the sound. I think I'm going to send a clip. I'm going to email this clip and another clip. And then I'll add them to the end of the video. But yeah, just trying to be careful. I don't want to blow it up. This is easy enough work to bang out. I literally only have an hour and a half maybe into it, and that's taking my time, trying to look over things, double checking, seeing if I have any brakes, any gaskets that were blowing, anything like that. If I just ripped it all out, I probably could have done it in 45 minutes or something. So yeah, that's really going to call it a night though. Thank you guys. Get up, get after it.